For both of you guys, I guess, what's it been like so far this summer and, these first few weeks of practices for this new group of guys?
It's been good. We've been competing day in and day out. I think that's the biggest thing. We're just working hard and trying to see who fits well in what spots and how to use people. So it's been going well. Everything's going great, so can't complain.
Man, I'm gonna also second that. I'm just gonna say, man, everybody's competing, everybody's having fun, and that's most important. All the guys are gelling. It's a good sign to see early on, and we're hoping this is gonna be a good season.
You kind of talked about defining those roles. I guess where do you think you guys are at in doing that and learning what you have so far?
We're right there. It's going to take time. It always does. But like Coach has been saying, we got a good group, a good character group of guys. They're not worried about playing time. All we care about is winning. So I think that's the biggest thing.
Look for you, you're one of the oldest players on the team this year.
Yeah. No, I get it. It's the truth. It is what it is.
Grandpa.
How's that been? What's it like being like,
The vet.
Yeah.
It's been good. I can't complain. I like leading the group anyways, so bringing energy day in and day out, I think that's one of my biggest roles right now, is just giving juice. And for the new guys like Tay, we play the same position, so learning plays, teaching them where to go, what to do, what not to do, things like that. So I'm just trying to teach the guys what I can and what I know, so it's been good.
Luke, I asked David on this earlier, but the last few years you guys kind of struggled with depth, but this year y'all are deep. How awesome is that?
Yeah, it's going to be a huge help for sure. We got 19 guys we could probably play, so I'm looking forward to it to get a break a little bit, because 35 minutes a game last year was rough on us, but we're excited that we got some more guys that can help out, definitely.
Dontaie, how's the transition into Bowling Green?
It's been really good, man. There's a lot going on, so it's a really good city, and as well as having the coaching staff that we have, it's really good support, so I'm loving it so far.
It seemed like you were the first big move that started this transfer portal moves that came in, like Manuel, is there another guy, Christian Lander, coming in. How was it for you to pretty much set that precedent for this team to be built?
I think it was a good domino effect, and I'm just glad to have these guys on our teams because, from high-level programs, they all got good character as well. That's something that a lot of people don't bring up, but they're high-character guys, and to have that on a team, it's a really good effect, like I said.
Kind of building off that, Dontaie, you're coming from Kentucky. What do you bring to the table that you learned from Kentucky to WKU?
Honestly, I think the biggest thing is just experience and the ability to really understand the game, you know what I mean? Like understand where the game's going, There's a lot of ways you can go with that, but simply, understanding the game.
Dontaie, if I remember correct, Western was probably one of the first that offered you when you were back at Pendleton County. I guess what do you remember about those days and what actually, led you here this summer and made you make your decision?
Western was one of my first offers, so it's definitely something that when I entered the portal this summer, Western was one of the first people to hit me up again, so it was one of those things. I was like, I got to go down there for a visit and just see how it is and just see how the staff is. And the staff is for the most part the same. Seeing Coach Stansbury and just seeing what his plans was for me. So I think I felt like I made a really good decision, and I'm standing on that to this day.
For both of you, what is something that you worked on during the offseason that you're hoping to improve on and bring it to this year?
I think the biggest thing for me is just leading, being the old guy, being the vet, taking that role over to, lead. Like I said, I think that's one of the biggest transitions. I had a little bit last year, but I think this year is more of I'm the oldest guy, so I've been here the longest. I know what's going on, so I think that's the biggest thing.
I think a big thing for me was talking. As soon as I got to the first day of practice, Coach Stansbury was on me about talking. So that's something that I really had to hone in on because, even being at UK, I wasn't much of a talker. I would just kind of do things. But here I got to talk more, and that's something I had to work on.
Luke, I asked Davey on this, but we talked a lot about the transfer portal, bringing in guys.
Yeah.
But how important was it to, retain guys like Jamarian and Jarius to bring them back this year?
Yeah, it's huge for us. You get those guys back, those two starters back for us. Jamar defensive player of the year, you know what I mean? J Ham's going to come out and hoop every day. He plays hard, so getting those guys back like that just want to win, it's going to help us tremendously.
Luke, what kind of changes have you seen in Jamar, or improvements have you seen in Dontaie? Kind of what's it been like playing with Jamar so far?
I think the biggest thing he's improved on this offseason is his post moves, his post work. He's got good feel, his back to the basket and stuff like that. I think that's one of the biggest things he's improved, and it's definitely going to help us.
Lou, it seems like he's kind of flew under the radar a little bit. I know he's coming off that knee, but he looked good at Pro Day. He seems like a smooth shooter. What have you seen from him so far?
Just like you said, he's got a strap. He can shoot that thing. He's one of those guys that is going to bring energy every day too. He doesn't care if he messes up. He's going to go hard regardless. And that's the type of dudes we want here. And he's been good for us so far. So I'm hoping he gets healthy soon. So.
Luke, Jordan Roll's back. What's it been like having him and playing with him again?
Yeah, he was here my first year, so we had that relationship already. So getting him back, just another good guard that knows how to play the game. He doesn't have to have the ball in his hands, but if he does have it in his hand, he's going to make a good read. He knows how to play the game, so getting guys that know how to play and good players being around you, it makes a difference.
Anything else for these two? All right, thank you.
Boom! Appreciate it, guys.
Appreciate it.